Hey, what's up everyone? Silver Slayer, welcome back for another video. Today, this is going to be my favorite video I've probably ever made. This is going to be a very fun, inspirational, and educational video for you guys, giving my audience, you guys, the spotlight. You guys have so much insight, so much knowledge, have helped me so much throughout the several years I've been making videos, and it's time to give back some of that knowledge and just reflect on, how amazing this community is. One of the main ways that I really was able to learn from you guys are my poll videos. I make several different types of poll videos. I have a playlist if you want to check them out. And the thing about my poll videos that I like so much is that not only will I ask a question, not a mundane question. I try to think of really unique questions to ask you guys to really get in the meat and bones of this subject about precious metals. But not only after you guys vote, I also tell you guys to comment down below on why you chose that answer. So maybe if it's something that I've never thought about, or maybe a category or an answer that I didn't choose, maybe you guys would leave a really good comment, and it'd be like, wow, that makes sense. And it not only helps me but everyone else in the video that's reading the comments, or it can really bring an open mind and a really good discussion to the table. And that's why I love these poll videos so much, because there's been several instances where it's a category that I would never have picked, but someone leaves a really good point, and it's like, wow, and it can really influence the way we stack our silver, for the better. So in this video, I'm going to be going over 5 or 6 different of my favorite poll videos, and I'm going to be reading some of your comments. The first video I'm going to be going over is, how would you spend this $150? So I have 4 different types of silver, all roughly worth $150, and I asked you guys, which category would you choose? So we can go into the video now. So you guys see I have my PF70 Ultra Cameo Moon Festival Panda. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 ounces of silver for our American Eagles. Then we have 5 pandas and 1 10th ounce of gold, all roughly worth $150. And I asked you guys, which category would you choose? So let's see the results. I'm gonna go with my moon. Or actually, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do mine realistically. Mine would be the Eagles. Okay, so we have 8% said the 2016 Panda, 69% said the lot of 8 Eagles. We had 12% said the lot of 5 Pandas, and 9% said the 10 ounce of gold. So let's see some of the comments that you guys have left. Alright, so Able Guy says B. Here's why the slab, if it milk spots, you lost all your premium and no one's going to want to buy a milk spotted slab. The Silver Eagles spot up and the dealers are not going to care. I can walk to my local coin shop and they pay $1 over spot for Eagles regardless of the year, or if it's toned or spotted. Easy in and out emergencies do come up. Have you ever tried unloading Pandas? Dealers are willing to buy at the same price as the Eagles. Now this, I'm not going to read this whole comment, but that's a very, very good point. It's a very good point. So I'm talking a lot more about this lately. You guys really have to be careful, because if you do buy a coin that it's in a slab or a very high premium coin, if that coin gets milk spotting or anything, the dealer, all of that premium is gone. So every time I say, anything above spot price is a risk you should be willing to take, because that premium will be lost. And also, the thing about the pandas is that is very true. If you go to a local coin shop, the guy, the dealer is going to look at that panda as 1 ounce of silver, not the premium attached. If you're trying to sell premiums like pandas or kookaburras, if you want to get the premium, your best offer is places like eBay, or finding someone who's looking for that specific coin. Some of the older date pandas, I have been able to get some pretty good premiums, but if it's like a 2016 panda, he's looking at that as 1 ounce of silver, because he has to also resell it, but they really look at the silver content, not for any numismatic value or any type of collector value. They're selling it or they're buying it as the 1 ounce of silver. So very good point. Stephen Wells said, I would buy any of those selections. Right now I'm looking to increase my holdings on fractional gold, so I chose D, because of what I'm currently trying to do with my stack. That's another really good point. You know, just sometimes we develop, you know, we progress in our stack and start diversifying. And right now, maybe someone's trying to stack a certain type, but in a couple months or year from now, they might choose a different answer. It's another good answer. So, Silver Sam says, I don't own any panda, so getting five would be a good start. That's another thing too, you know, diversifying. Look at the weakest points in your stack and try to work on those. You know, that's a thing that, you know, it's really you really have to think about that because, you know, like for example, I didn't have any generics, and I was like, well, what if an emergency came up and I wanted to sell my silver? I don't want to sell my pandas. I don't want to sell even my American Eagles. So you know, having some backup silver where you know you could sell without any emotional attachments a really good answer, a really good thing idea. So anyways, let's go to the next video for the sake of this. So the next one is how long have you guys been stacking? So this is going to be a really interesting. So I put 0 to 5 months, 6 months to a year, and I think I did 2 to 4 or something. So anyway, yeah, 2 to 4. Okay, so these are the answers: 0 to 5 months, 6 months to a year, 2 to 4 years, 5 years, 5 to 9 years, or 10 plus years. So I've been stacking for about 2 to 4 years. So interesting. Wow. Wow. So 36% of you guys said 0 to 5 months. So that's the majority vote. So we have a lot of new stackers in here. Then we have 6 months to a year is 21%. 2 to 4 years, the category I'm in, is 24%. 5 to 9 years is 10%, and 10 plus years is 6%. Wow, some of you guys have been stacking for a long time. That's really cool. So let's check out some of the stuff people said. I'm not going to go too deep in these comments simply because, you know, I'm trying to get through the rest of the videos. Silver Cat, oh, I love Silver Cat. He's been in my videos for a while. Good, respected member of the community. Definitely over 10 years. Started collecting old coins when I was 17. That's actually how I got into it. So maybe if we're looking at that standpoint, I've been stacking for over 10 years as well. You know, when I was 17, my grandpa got me interested in it. This is the first time I've ever ordered silver around, something different. Don't plan on ever selling any of it, hoping to pass on to the kids. That's great. Eli says 2 to 4 years, but I bought some ASEs, junk silver off eBay because 4 years ago I didn't know about JM Bullion or ATMEX or Provident Metals until 2014. Been buying American Eagles, Kookaburras, Brits, Britannias, Libertads, and Trusted Sunshine Mints. Provident, so cool. Nice comment. I love that. I love that. So Vision 75 says Cat D since 2012, but took a couple years off, started back. That's another thing, you know, so a lot of times people take time off. You don't have to always continually buy silver as long as you're stacking it. Silver Enigma said, well, I'm in the A bracket with the world going the way it is. Lost all savings, retirement due to medical issues. I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm a basic prepper while looking for ways to help wife, you know, peril times. Wow, that's a great comment. Thanks for sharing. I'm glad that you know you're in this. This is a year ago, so hopefully you're still stacking on. I'll read one more. So Silver Bear said the poll results are interesting. I see there are more new stackers. That's exactly what I just said. Taking the poll than old. My perspective on is the older stackers started stacking for YouTube, and that's no participation in YouTube. Realizing this gives me new appreciation for old stackers. I myself from category E. So really nice, and thank you for that perspective, Silver Bear. That's also something I really was shocked by looking at those results. It does make sense though. You know, if you're an older stacker, you know maybe you don't want to get into the YouTube aspect of it. Maybe it's a little, you know, newcomerish, but I definitely still think always have an open mind. A lot of you guys have been stacking for many years that watch my videos. I do try to make videos more for you know, beginner stackers to help them out, you know, really build a foundation. But anyway, so let's go to the next video. This video is where do you buy your silver from? This is going to be an interesting one. So we have where do you buy your silver from? Online bullion dealers. We have private sellers or local coin shops. So I bought most of mine. So 72% said online bullion dealers, 12% said private sellers, and 14% said local coin shops. I'll read a couple of these comments. So the Funkdale for sale said, I wish I had some local coin shops close to me. That's another thing. A lot of people don't have coin shops close to them, so you need to be careful. Silver Enigma said, I voted for letter A. Recently started buying silver coins, but I will say that around my area there are not many shops and a good drive to get there. That's another thing. And the thing is with local coin shops, it's great because you can not only you can pick their brain. You know, you get the coins instantly in hand. You know, you don't have to wait 2 weeks. You don't have to pay for shipping and handling, and you can see the condition of the coin right away. And also, sometimes you can get some good deals. Uh, Yogi Lily says, I chose A, but almost even between A and C. New releases, government bullying around the world, and low spot generics, 49 cents over spot is online. For unusual older times, all 90% coins is LCS. That's a great point. I'm so glad you said that. That is such a good point. If you're buying junk silver, I definitely recommend your local coin shop. You can get some really good deals there. You know, that's a really, really good point. Kayon Yim says, majority of my purchase from the local coin stores. I don't have many stores around, but I travel a lot and build some relationships at particular stores. Exactly what I was just talking about. I do love that comment. Half Moon Blue says, mostly buy online from reputable companies because of the variety. That's a really good point as well. Variety is amazing. On AppMex, you can choose from thousands of different types of coins compared to your local coin shop. You might have a couple hundred. So this is the next video we're going to be going over. This is the majority of your stack. So this is asking what is the majority of your stack. We have category A, maples, eagles, etc. Category B, which is numismatics, graded coins, and category C is generics and junk. So 56% said maple leafs and American eagles, bullion basically. 12% said numismatic and graded coins, and 31% said generics and junk. Let's read some of these comments. So, custom coin rings. Oh, he's wow, I forgot about him. Makes Morgan silver dollar rings. He like bends them and stuff. Really cool guy. He actually used to email me a while ago. I was gonna get one of these made. So, my rough guess of my silver diversification would be A 43%, B 6%, C 27%, and D 21%. I forgot poured silver in category, so I made yeah, I remember doing that. I think I purposely did that for the sake of that video. I think I even mentioned that in the video. But yeah, I really like those. That's a really good diversification. So Silver Hoarder said all of the above. I agree on that. Uh, let's see. Long stock silver goes, for me, it goes generic, and then Eagles, numismatic, 90% junk, otherwise government poured custom. Eagles would be number one if they didn't have monetary value, $1 known as the God We Trust labeled on them. That's another thing. A lot of people do have some problems with like the queen on some of the coins and stuff. So it's something. Pumpkin Face says, I'm strong B because I purchased silver not off spot price but on the value and looks. That's a good point. You know, a lot of people just buy what you like, you know. That's a really good thing, you know, because at the end of the day, if you buy what you like, you can never go wrong. And, you know, even if that coin doesn't do good, at least you have something that you enjoy. You know, buying what you like is also very important. So this video, I'm actually showing some of my silver in the video. I'll try to get a good point in the video so you guys can see. Yeah, that's some of my silver I have. But anyway, so this is an interesting video. This is what price will you cash out at? So when you're ready to sell, what price? We have category A, $50 range, category B, $75 range, category C, 100 or higher, or category D, I do not plan on selling. So 42%, the majority vote said $50 range, $75 range 13%, $100 or higher is 18%, and don't plan on selling is 25%. That's interesting. That's like really high. A lot of you guys do want to pass down or just wealth preservation. So AG Scott's Kiwi says, I'm never selling this stuff for my kids and future grandkids. I love that. Silver Slacker, one of the most amazing channels on here. Depends on too many factors. Two main factors would be what's going on with their economy at the time and how quickly did prices rise. That's true. I prefer nice slow growth in the silver price instead of it spiking. So that's true. So you can buy more and more. Papa Neil said, I'll sell a third of my stack when it reaches 50, and that would cover my total investment and would be generics and bullion. Silver Fortune, another really, really good channel. Ideally, I'd like to sell when it won't be denominated in the US dollar. More realistically, I would consider selling a good chunk around $50 to $75 range. That's a really good, really good comment. Anyways, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. If you guys want to check out the other comments, make sure to, check out this playlist. I appreciate everyone for commenting. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.